It's homecoming week for several Henrico schools as the weekend celebration started for many beneath the Friday night lights. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. For the Hermitage Panthers, Friday night football was much more than a prelude to homecoming. More importantly for the Panthers, it was an opportunity to beat undefeated Freeman and get a much-needed win with plenty of power points. Head coach John Pierre said they treated this matchup like a playoff game, and for good reason. Hermitage came into this game just 4-3 on the year, and beating undefeated Douglas Freeman would take one heck of an effort. Homecoming night at the land of the Big Herm. Congratulations, homecoming king and football player Breon Gunnell. And it was really exciting when they announced the homecoming queen to none other than one Destiny Lattimore Mitchell. And look at the excitement from Destiny, homecoming queen. The only question we have is who's more excited, Destiny or her mom? Because check out her mom after Destiny gets the Queen for a Day crown, and yeah, mom is fired up. This whole homecoming crew is fired up, and there's a picture of the king and queen. You know who else was fired up? The Hermitage Panthers. I said in the intro here, big game for them to prove they belong in the playoffs. To do that, they have to beat an undefeated Freeman team early going. Hermitage not looking bad. Pass, Karon Burton finds the workman-like Jeremiah Coney. That's good for a solid game. And then here comes Coney again. This is what he does best. Running the rock, breaking tackles all the way inside the 30 of Douglas Freeman. First down, Hermitage would lead to this. Rob Butler looking, firing, finding, got a man, touchdown, Hermitage. He connects with Chase Rivers, his wide receiver, in the corner of the end zone. And the Panthers would have an early 7-0 lead. More from Hermitage. This time, Freeman answers a call on defense. Number 34 on the tip drill gets the interception. Danny Medina Barrera. And that would set it up for this. Good teams know how to take advantage of turnovers. That's what Freeman is. Quarterback firing, finding Roderick McWilliams, and he makes it for a first down and would lead to this. The run, touchdown, Miguel Martin. M&M crosses the plane, touchdown, Freeman, brand new ball game, tied at 7. But you have not heard the last of Karon Burton. This might be one of the greatest games I've seen him play. That was good for a first down. Later, Burton up the middle. This time the Freeman defense stout up the middle, at least on that play. Number 33, Jason Abbey with the stop, 7-7 after 1. Switching sides now, this time Freeman looking for room, and yeah, I got fooled as well. So did the Hermitage defense. It's a quarterback keeper. Ryan Bland making it spicy inside the 5 of Freeman, down to about the 1-yard line, and it would lead to this. Bland handed it off. I don't know if 45 got there, but they say touchdown. The ball hit the pylon, I guess. Cooper Spidell. They did not throw the red challenge flag to Timothy Jean-Pierre, so no review in New York. A joke. Touchdown Freeman, though. They have the one-score advantage. Back to the ground game. Freeman getting it going again. It's number 21, Kevin China. Churning out yardage just before the end of the half would lead to this. A chance for a last-second field goal. Wide and not quite there for Ty Bowman. So, still just 14-7 at the half. Still, Freeman pretty much controlling this one. Second half would be a different story. No Jeremiah Coney in the second half, so what does Hermitage do? Well, they don't stop their game plan. Dimitri Richardson with the run, and then Karon Burton does it with his legs. 54 yards to the end zone. This would change the whole complexion of the game. Touchdown, Hermitage. Panthers on the prowl. Now, they're down to their 4th string long snapper, so they went for 2 and didn't make it. That means Freeman still leads 14-13. That is until the 4th quarter. Burton fires, finds number 14 with the catch. Chase Rivers, and then it would lead to this. Burton rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the night to go along with 1 passing touchdown. Burton got it going, and what do? They go for 2. Handoff, good to number 6, Walt Brooks. and Brooksy takes it in. Hermitage up a touchdown now, 21-14. Ensuing kickoff. Check out the return, number 13. He dropped the chalupa, and the Panthers pounce on it. Huge play for Hermitage because that was a really long time-consuming drive, and the Panthers owned the football in the second half, and here comes Burton again. Burton carried the rock 23 times for 146 yards as a quarterback, and this touchdown to go along with his two others. 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown. Burton absolutely put the Panthers on his back, as did that Hermitage offensive line. No doubt. Late fourth. Freeman running out of time. The pass is picked off. Number 16 gonna go down, Andre Clark. And the Panthers do what they needed to do. Take care of business in the fourth.
Well, this was a playoff game for us. We came into this knowing that this was a playoff game, knowing that, we got to do some things differently in terms of winning, just to get rolling in the month of November. So this was a quality game, a quality football team. Hats off to them as well. But, this is definitely a big win for us and moving in the right direction.
I talked to the coaches. We talked in the locker room. We knew what we was going through. We knew people had to step up. Thanks to the running back, Meach, he stepped up. Coney got hurt. That didn't matter. He stepped up. Lyman stepped up. This whole team stepped up all around. We came out with the W. I'm just glad that I just kept playing. I just got on, kept playing. I just glad the line blocked for me. Defense kept shutting the offense out and giving us time to put points on the board.
And it gives Hermitage a big-time win, 28-14. You're fun. Well, what do you get when you combine great effort with great talent and great execution? The answer here in the 804 when it comes to football would be Highland Springs. Get this, heading into Friday night's game against Hanover, the undefeated Springers boasted an undefeated record. And since their opening close win over Chambers, the Springers had won their next 6 games by a combined total of 310-6. That includes 3 shutouts and 52 points per game on offense. Welcome in Hanover, who did give Varina a good game, but facing Highland Springs on homecoming was a completely different beast. Homecoming night in the land of the black and gold. Congratulations to the king and queen, Anaya Pierce, queen for a night, and Dominique Johnson. Congratulations to both your homecoming king and queen. Highland Springs has definitely been king of the gridiron, at least when it comes to high school football here in Virginia and really across the land. Opening drive, well, one of the many ways that they succeed is on the ground with Aziz Foster Powell. You want more Powell, you got him. Powell, Highland Springs Powell, gets out of bounds. But then Highland Springs is forced with a 4th and 17. And you know what? Why not go for it? Especially when your wide receiver is this wide open. Kmart, Christian Martin connects with Takai. Touchdown Springers. Yeah, they do that cool light show now every time they score as well, which is quite a bit. Springers up a touchdown early. Hanover trying to come back. The pass is caught, but then he lost the football, and Takai. It's just the first quarter. He's already got an offensive receiving touchdown, and he's got a fumble recovery for a touchdown on defense. Start of a great night of things to come for the Springers. More Springers this time on the defensive end. Frank Coleman and company bottling up the quarterback. Hawks got nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Springers up 13-0. Let's go to the second quarter. Switching sides now. Highland Springs, they find quick ways to score and get big chunks of yardage. This time, Aziz Foster Powell. Takes a lot to take him down. All the way inside the 10-yard line. It would lead to this, 1st and goal. Give it to Foster Powell on the ground. He knows what to do with it. Rumbles outside. Touchdown Springers. Now they're up 3 scores. Highland Springs looking unstoppable. And again, Hanover, a very good football team here in the Central District, here in Richmond. And later, big-time scores. I should say the old school Capital District. But Elijah Williams on the handoff. Elijah wasn't even touched. He takes it all the way to Pater. Touchdown Highland Springs. 27 zip at that point. You know, this is the one play that Hanover does well. The throwback pass. You remember the Varina game? They got a touchdown off this. They connect again. The pass to Grady Fayed. And Fayed takes it all the way in for the score. Not easy to score in the Springers. They do make it happen right then and there. But Highland Springs takes no time in changing momentum. Ensuing kickoff, number 25, Aleem Foster Powell. Brother to Aziz, yeah, he's in. He finds pay dirt, and Big Bro loves it as well. Touchdown, Springers. Still first half action. Kmart unloading. And yeah, you're going to win one-on-one coverage more times than you are not, George Lovelace. And he does just that. Touchdown, Highland Springs. Man, if I had $1 for every time I said touchdown Highland Springs this year, I wouldn't need to work here. There's a pass caught. Maybe not quite that far. To Kyrie Henley, and then it would lead to this. Quarterback keeper, Christian Martin, calls his own number. He finds the end zone. And once again, we get that spectacular light show. Springers have been one heck of a show so far in this 2022 season. Defense came to party as well. Special teams touchdown, defensive touchdowns, offensive touchdowns. Number 28 in there on that stop, Andy Bruneta Soto. And then getting it going, number 24. He'll take it in. Noah Jenkins for the touchdown. Let the light show start and commence. Happy homecoming, Highland Springs. They remain unbeaten. 55-7 final. To the volleyball court. Speaking of undefeated, it's Highland Springs, yeah, undefeated. Glen Allen boys volleyball going to this one 15-0, trying to move to 16-0 against a really good Mills Godwin side on the road. That dog will hunt. Number 7, Andrew Onuskinich with the point. You'll hear a lot from him as Glen Allen, here he is again. Andrew taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. Glen Allen, still first set highlights, living large, knocking it down and right off the head of number 9, Alan Dubkak, and Godwin gets the point right there. Eagles have had some signature wins this year, but they have not been able to beat Glen Allen. That shot down and in, good for the kill. Jags still later in the first on the serve. Nathan Myers doing the honors, and then that's a good pass. Boop! That's a nice touch shot. And Dubkak knocks it home, 25-18. Jags take the first set, first to 3 wins. So, nice start for the Jags, looking to continue that. Godwin being a threat, though, in the first. Nice block, though, up front. Jags doing the dirty work there. Dubkak and company stopping the kill. And, oh, my! Get some air, big fella. Duncan Rakowski. Slam-a-jam-a point. Second set, Jags looking good, and again, another block. Dubkak is everywhere. Allen brought his game. How about some aces? Like it's poker night for Glen Allen. That dog will hunt. Andrew Onuskinich doing the honors once again, and then a little tip pass there. Godwin had moments. He come back right here. That shot is good. Number 3, Keegan Powers powering the Godwin Eagles back. There were no blowouts here from the Jags. Godwin extremely competitive in each and every set. There's a nice block right there, but it goes out of bounds, so point Jags. Yeah, I said it was close. They actually had to come back in this one at 25-20. Glen Allen takes the second set, so we go to the third. Way to get it going. Midway through, close. Almost tied at 15, not anymore. Riley Ehrman knocks it home, and then Godwin. Way to keep the point alive, but that just sets it up for you-know-who. Andrew Onuskinich, and Jags are rolling. Godwin wants no part of that. They'll get the point. Number 13 on the kill, Isaac Yeaker. And I think Godwin's going to be a problem in the playoffs. Check this out. Nice looking kill right there. That time number 11, Jack Ryan. But Glen Allen, they're not the defending state champs for no reason. They got a game, attack, and fight from Mills Godwin, but talent would prevail in this one. They win it. 3-0 is your final. Well, it's back to the gridiron when we come back. Varina celebrates homecoming while looking to annihilate Atlee. Plus, it's a very special day for Highland Springs on Saturday for a couple of coaches who have been the face of the field hockey sport for the Springers. They entertain Hermitage. Highlights next.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to SportsWire. Two iconic field hockey coaches hanging it up, calling it a career. Tom Redford and Jeffrey Rombach. Seen here. Going to hang up the whistle and the clipboard. They coach Highland Springs field hockey for nearly a decade. They're the reason the Springers have the sport. Truly the ones that brought field hockey to Highland Springs. Congrats to them. And boy, the players, they had a little tournament over the weekend. Hermitage, Highland Springs, LC Berg, all of them paying their respects to two great coaches. There was a game to be played. She shoots, and it's kick save and a beaut by Hadil Mara. Nice stop by Highland Springs keeper. She would be busy in this one. No score after that save, no score after one. Second quarter we go. Panthers on the prowl. Looking, trying to knife their way through the D. The shot finds her teammate, and diving stop, nicely done by the Springers once again. They've done really well at net last few years. They've had good keepers overall, but this time she shoots, she scores! Maya Yozik gets the Panthers on the board, 1-0 Hermitage. Big Herm in front after that goal with 8:51 to go in the second quarter. Moving forward, Hermitage, chance to increase their lead. Every corner is a goal. They execute this one pretty well, but right at the keeper, no. Rebound, put back on net, no, kicked away again. Swing and a miss. At least foul tip. They get away with that when we go to the second half. Third quarter action, still 1-0 Panthers. Now it's Highland Springs with a chance for the equalizer. They would have their chances. Here we go on the corner. And, two chances. Teammates just could not get a stick on it. So, Panthers trying to take advantage. Still just a one-goal game. Anybody's to win or lose at this point. Panthers staying aggressive with it. Keeper out of position. She shoots. She scores! Meredith Avery and the Panthers put the biscuit in the basket. She fires, finds the back of the net. 2-0 at that point. Hermitage looking for another before the end of this one. And that one gets just past the keeper. Still 2-0. Late stages of this one. Here's the corner. Shot is deflected by the keeper. That shot is knocked away. Springers played really good D as well. It wasn't just their keeper. Hermitage gets the win, though. 2-0. Congrats on the coaches on their retirement. Back to football now. The only undefeated football team presented with a special check. A fundraiser was put together by the Varina Ruritan and Varina Lions Club. $13,000 raised for the Varina football program. That'll help out the facilities. And then Queen for a night. Yeah, it's homecoming too. Speaking of cash, congrats to Jada Cash. She dons a tiara and gets the flowers to boot Queen for the weekend. And also, the King was named at the actual dance later on. Early on, wait a minute, nobody runs on Varina like this. Atlee with a nice looking opening play. They didn't have a whole lot after that. Camion Keys. Boy, there's a reason why North Carolina wanted him so bad. So many other schools, North Carolina commit, but our other teams are still interested. So you sign on the dotted line. Because Keys can play offense and defense at a high level. You'll see him later in the highlights, both sides of the ball. This guy can return kicks. Linwood Johnson. Nice return all the way past the 40-yard line, setting up the Varina offense in good position. Just under 9 to go in the first. Yeah, I said you'd hear his name. Kavion Keys answering the call. One-on-one coverage not going to be good enough. too big of a frame, too good of a set of hands. And then again, this time Derricott going deep, finds his man Eric Smith, the birthday boy, touchdown. Smith, Agent Smith for 6. And the Blue Devils would have the early touchdown advantage. Atlee trying to answer. Wrong jersey! Withiowski! Malachi Brooks Moore! And he says, I want some more. Return it all the way deep in Atlee territory to the Raider 35. Raiders in trouble because this is easy squeezy lemon peasy time for Derricott and the offense. Finds his big receiver, big target, Kavion Keys will lead to this. Looking, firing, finding. Touchdown, Varina. Going the other way now. That's good for 6. Extra point good, 14-0. Minute and change to go in the first. We go to the second. Ref, get out of the way! Or we're not going to see this. Derricott, the touchdown pass. To who else? The birthday boy. Eric, Agent Smith, touchdown. Varina, his second touchdown catch of the night. 21-0. Cheerleaders getting their kicks in, and so is Miles Derricott, as he's been throwing touchdown after touchdown all over the place. Want more Derricott? You got him. You want more Eric Smith? Smith! It's a hat trick of touchdown catches. What a birthday for Eric Smith. And the agent finds the end zone again. My goodness. Varina offense could not be stopped on this night. 27-0 at that point, 4:33 to go in the second. Now, Atlee would have their moments. Blitz is on, but run a seam route. Nobody's there. They say, you know what, Varina's throwing all over us. Why don't we take a page out of their book? Seems to work for those guys. Well, it did there. That was about it when it came to working on offense for Atlee. They had a couple of scores in this one. Touchdown pass good to make it 27-7. Looking somewhat more respectable, but the Blue Devils had answers as they've had all season long. Wide open. Wait, what? What? 4 touchdowns for the birthday boy. Eric Smith, have yourself a night. Nobody could cover him. About the only receiver who had a better night was in Tennessee the next day when the Vols upset Alabama. 34-7 with 2:41 to go, and we're still in the first half. Derricott looking for more. He's like, what about my night, Will? Yeah, you had a night too. Throws another touchdown pass. I mean, good gracious. Kavion Keys connects. One of the keys to the office. Derricott on fire. 40-7 at this point. Still 1:33 to go in the first. They added another touchdown before it was over. 46-14 your final. We have a rivalry renewed in field hockey on the other side as Freeman hosts Mills Godwin in a great one. Plus, Godwin looks to dominate deep run on the gridiron as well. That's coming up.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire Senior Night at Freeman High School. Simone Fortier and several others. This is a stacked senior-laden group. Big senior night, taking on a big opponent, Godwin and Freeman. Godwin's been spectacular this season, looking to keep it up against the Freeman Mavs, who are never out of a game. And it doesn't matter who they're playing. It's always exciting highlights, so here we go. Already a little way through first quarter. She shoots, she scores! Godwin's alley bets, and all bets are off. She puts the biscuit in the basket. 1-0 Mills Godwin, but the Mavs, as they always do, come roaring back. Here they are on offense, firing it, just getting it into the circle. Keeper's down. She shoots, she scores! The tip drill by Alyssa Farrell. One of those seniors on senior night. She knocks it home. Freeman gets the equalizer. We're tied at 1. This would be a good one. Here comes Godwin. Back with a chance in the circle. Kick save, and a Butte knocked away the keeper. Saving Freeman for the time being, and that would be the score. 1-1 tie. After the first quarter, we go to the second. to the corner. Every corner is a goal. Inside, ooh. And saved just wide to the right of the net. Godwin another opportunity this time. Kicked away again. Somehow, it escapes the goal, and the refs have to get together and figure this one out. They say, okay, all good, nothing happened. I think. I'm not even sure what the heck the call was there. Anyway, Freeman now with a chance. And oh my goodness, what a deflection! She shoots, she scores! Number 9, Sarah Chilton. Hero for the moment. What a shot. Sometimes you just got to put it on net. Takes a weird bounce, and you got it to go 2-1 at that point. Second half now. Godwin trying to tie it up. And they do! She shoots, she scores! Goal, Godwin! I believe the credit goes to number 12 for the Eagles. Either way, Godwin gets what they need as a team with 12:55 and counting in the fourth and final stanza. We're tied at 2, and here comes Godwin again. On the move again. Can the Eagles take the lead? The pass inside. She shoots, she scores! Goal, Eagles! Mia Fairman, the freshman, finds the back of the net, and the Eagles have landed. They go on the road and take out rival Douglas Freeman. Final score, Godwin 3, Freeman 2. Back to the gridiron now we go. Godwin, it's Toga night, taking on Deep Run at the home of the Eagles, and the Eagles were flying. Logan Rhodes less traveled, and he's taking a winding road that leads all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And Godwin in control early and often in this one. Game used to be played for an Outback trophy. 7-0 at this point. Second quarter, changing sides now, and gaping holes in the running game. Jackson ekes, more than ekes out a big gain here. That's good for a first down, and then some would lead to this. Eagles, same drive around midfield. The pass, Rhodes finds his man, Hank Pearsall. Hank, all the way to the end zone. He finds pay dirt. Godwin with a 2-score lead at that point. Eagles in firm command, up 2 scores, 14-0 with 8:59 to go in the second. Next Eagles possession. The pass from Rhodes is good. Firing, finding Tucker Washburn. Good for a first down. Lead of this. Rhodes, who's got it? Well, you handed the football off. He's already in the end zone. And yeah, 55's there to greet him. But it's a touchdown for Jackson Eakes. And Jackson Eakes has been eaten in this one. He finds the end zone, 20-0 Godwin at that point. Deep Run, looking for something to go their way, anything but the blitz coming around the corner. Tristan Ginn gets himself a sack. I was there. They try to go around that side again, this time with the running game. Godwin sniffs that one up. Robert Pastor tries to get past the defense, not happening. 20-0 at the half. Second half highlights go to the third. This time handoff. Guess who had himself a ball game? Jackson Eakes. Second rushing score of the night for Eakes. And he's going to like that one as well. 20 with 7-0 with 1:57 to go at that point. All Godwin in this one. Eagles needing to win some games down the stretch here. Think about getting a playoff spot. Deep Run. Big game coming up at the end of the season at Douglas Freeman. And then how about some defense? Samuel Jarrett. And Jarrett takes it all the way back for 6. Touchdown, Godwin. And the Eagles, they have landed 35-0. They get the win over their rivals in the West End in Deep Run. Other scores. Thomas Jefferson stays unbeaten. Can you believe that? 21-0. Winners over Tucker. Congrats to the TJ Vikings. Potomac gets the best of Glen Allen. Glen Allen going a long way on the road for that one. They win 20-7. And Mechanicsville gets their first win of the year. They just get past Henrico. 12-7 is your final. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire. Taste the biscuit.